Hey, what's up, YouTube? Enforcer5150 here, and yes, I've been gone for a while, and I'm coming back to make sure we can do some Assassin's Creed Odyssey on the HP-Omen. And yes, I've been gone a bit, and I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Anyway, so we're going to get right into it and get some benchmarks here on the HP-Omen 15. Remember, I did the unboxing a while ago, and we did a few other benchmarks on other games as well. So we're just going to go through and see what we have here. On the left side, I'm going with the ultra high, and on the right, very high settings. And these are just the presets that the game has. You can obviously adjust certain things like the shadows and everything else, the anti-aliasing, however you see fit, to increase the performance a little bit. So far, I did find that the very high was playable, and even though that the ultra high goes a little bit low, it's definitely worth playing it at, because there's a few little details that you might want to see that you don't have in the other one, just like shadows and stuff like that, especially on characters. Really, it's going to come up to personal preference when it comes to ultra high and very high. I mean, they're really close. Remember, this is at 1080p. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. What we have for the end results here is that we have a 47 versus a 37 on ultra high, and 37 is not that bad. The one thing I really don't like about these is the minimums of the two. It really jumps down, but a lot of times that's just when you're loading in, and it records that number as well. So I don't really take that fully in whenever I see it. So here we go. We're still at 1080p. We're going to go at high and medium settings. Which we do definitely get a lot more, frames out of it. The one thing that I really don't like about the medium is things start looking a little bit more cartoonish, less real. The shadows start getting a little blurry, and I really don't like that. The water effects are definitely a lot lower on the medium settings, as you can tell right here. And remember, I'm somebody that's come from the era of like when Crysis first came out, the very first one. It was amazing, and we looked at the water and we're just like, oh my god, what is this? And really, the water sucked. I mean, it was the first time it went something other than just a straight blue block on it, and everybody kind of freaked out on that. I mean, Crysis was ahead of its time as is, but the water, was not that great when it came out. So we have our final results here with the high and medium. Definitely on medium, we get over that that magic number, 60 frames per second. We're down about 10 on the high settings. This is a 720p at ultra high settings. You notice you'll get a 46. And, that's just not acceptable. This is why I'm not going to do any more of the benchmarks on the lower settings, because really 1080p is going to be your best bet with this laptop. If you want everything to be bigger or something like that, that's also fine. I decided to go ahead and I played the game a little bit, just because you got to really play the game. The benchmarks that they give you isn't always, a real good notion of how it's going to really play. I mean, it'll let you know if it's like playable. Like if you're only getting 10 frames per second in the benchmark, you don't even want to get into the game. But when I played around, I got a 5 frames per second. I got 5 frames per second for our lowest, and that was only when I was loading into the game. So it really wasn't that bad. When I was running around, I think I was seeing average of 40s and above, so it's definitely playable. This laptop I've had for about a month now, and I did notice that the fan's been getting a lot louder. It's not terrible, but for a laptop, but it's definitely a lot higher than I would, a lot louder than I'd like it to be. And you can turn down the fan speed if you want, but then you're going to get hotter and hotter. As you see right now, I'm already at a 96, and that's with my fan just blowing really loud. And it's not, like I said, it's not really disrupting the game too much. You kind of tune it out, but you kind of expect that with a high-end graphics card in a laptop, or medium, I should say. But all in all, I mean, the HP-Omen is an amazing laptop, and definitely For the price point that I got it at, got it at $999, and it was on sale at Micro Center in Houston. And I know that the price will fluctuate. You know, sometimes it'll go up a little bit, sometimes it'll go back down to $999. I think the last time I seen it, it was at $1,099, and that was a little. I mean, it kind of goes a little steep because I wanted to try to stay under, you know, $1,000. But you can still find this at some places for under $1,000. You just really have to search for it. Anyway. That's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I've been gone for a bit. Like I said, I'll definitely try to get more videos out coming up soon. I was waiting for the RTX to actually get ray tracing, and I was going to do a lot of videos on that, and that's what I had planned, and it never came out. And then Assassin's Creed Odyssey came out, and I just been playing the hell out of it. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button and definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I want to say take care and happy gaming.